I blew up my business to over $600,000 a year without spending thousands on ads, hiring a massive team, or going viral on social media. And it's the same thing that Alex Hormozi and all these small business owners did to grow their businesses quickly too. Believe me, I've been right where you're sitting. I know what it's like to constantly be on the hunt for your next client, pitching yourself over and over to people who are skeptical of your skills and totally fixated on price. So when I show you what it is, what it's done for me and for all these other businesses, and how you can easily get started yourself, you won't even think of wasting your time with anything else. So what is this huge opportunity? Well, to get it to really work for you, we need to get clear about the big problem with most marketing, the problem that you're probably stuck with right now. Most businesses hunt for clients. You're out there always on the move, looking for the next catch. It's exhausting, right? And the worst part, just like Game in the Wild, your prospects are going to catch on to your tactics and try their best to avoid or outrun you. Now compare that to farming. Planting seeds and helping them grow. You're not chasing anyone. You're building trust and nurturing relationships. This way, your dream clients come to you naturally attracted to what you offer. Have you guessed what I'm talking about yet? I'm gonna give you a hint. You know it works because you're here listening to me. It's YouTube. Now you might be thinking, I'm not hot enough for YouTube. I don't know the first thing about making videos. What if people judge me? I get it, you have doubts, but I'm gonna show you why none of that matters in just a bit. But let's rewind. So I started out just like a lot of you as a service business owner. Specifically, I was a web designer, and most of my clients just found me through Google searches. And I decided one day to make my very first YouTube video about web design trends for 2016. And it did okay, but I didn't make another video for about a year. I didn't really have any more good ideas. I was, too busy with client work, but mostly because I didn't yet understand the true power of YouTube. Then I started thinking I should really get back into this. I didn't know exactly what I should make videos about, but I thought, why not just make videos that answer questions I get all the time? So I started with these simple 3 to 5 minute videos. At first they got like 100 views, but soon it was up to 1,000 per video. And don't forget here, I didn't have any secret playbook. I was pretty much just making it up as I went along. And you can see for yourself, these early videos were kind of rough. No production value, and I had no real strategy, but people were watching and subscribing. That's when I started noticing something kind of cool during my consult calls with potential clients. Before YouTube, these calls always felt kind of like a job interview. They asked all the questions, and sometimes they didn't agree with what I said, especially when it came to my prices. But then people started finding me on YouTube. They were suddenly listening to me, really interested in my ideas, and they were ready to pay more for my work. And when I hit around 10,000 subscribers, that's when things got even better. I could choose the clients that I wanted, work on cool projects, and charge big, like over $10,000 per project. And my earnings, that's the best part. They went up to over $200,000 in the first year alone, and they've been consistently growing ever since. Nothing I did was special. I pretty much just did what everybody else in my niche was already doing. All it really took was getting started, then committing to one short video every week. So it was either stuff I knew about or that I could easily research. And I could just make a bunch of them in a few days every month. And in a minute, I will show you how you can do this too in just 4 easy steps. But when I did that, my channel got bigger and I was actually able to shift away from doing client work. And I started teaching business owners how to do it themselves through my online course. Plus, I was making money from YouTube ads. Now I'm making around $600,000 a year, and I'm expecting that to almost double this year. And sure, my videos are a little fancier now. That's just because YouTube's pretty much my main job now. But that's just me, and it's what's so cool about this strategy. You can make it whatever you want when you get serious about YouTube. Now, you might think that your business doesn't have the wow factor for video, or that you don't for that matter. But don't be so quick to judge. Just look at these guys: accountants, pool cleaners, personal trainers, HVAC installers, computer repairmen, and dermatologists. None of these industries sound super glamorous. They're real people, not models, and these aren't exactly Hollywood level production values, but they're still racking up thousands of views. They're interesting because they're useful to their audience. But now you might be thinking, well, it's good for all those other people, but it can't possibly work for me. Well, let me tell you, YouTube can be good for any business, but there are certain businesses that it can be great for. And figuring this out is much more straightforward than you might expect. First, think about your business's reach. If your business can help people regardless of where they are, whether they're in your hometown or halfway across the world, YouTube is a great fit. Think about it, it's a global platform, and that means your potential audience is massive. And that doesn't mean that local businesses can't still benefit from a YouTube channel. It just means that you're gonna get views from everywhere, but you'll only be able to work with the people you can physically get to. Next up, think about what you know and what you could share. Just take a quick look on YouTube for your industry. Are there videos about what you do? Are people watching them? If so, that's a good sign. It shows that there's an audience eager to learn from someone like you. It doesn't matter if you fix leaky faucets, design websites, or coach people to their best selves. If there's interest in your field on YouTube, you have a shot at capturing that audience. And we're almost to my easy video formula that you can just copy to get going and get great results. But first, let's talk about which kind of video you should even be making: shorts or longs. YouTube Shorts are easy to make and they're great for grabbing some instant attention. And there's literally zero expectation of high production values with Shorts, so you're completely off the hook there. Just pull out your phone, shoot a video, and you're done. So they're perfect for getting your feet wet without the stress of longer videos. Not to mention, you can repurpose them pretty much everywhere. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, even LinkedIn and Pinterest. But remember, shorts are more for getting some quick views than for deep engagement. Long form videos, though, are where the magic happens for building trust. They let you share more, connect deeper, and really show your expertise. And yeah, they take more effort, but the trust and connection you build, totally worth it. So ultimately, I think starting with shorts is smart. They're easy and low pressure, and they help you ease into talking to a camera. Just make a list of the questions you get asked the most and answer each one in a 30 to 60 second video. Then by the time you get all the way through those topics, you're gonna be a lot more confident, and then you can start mixing in longer videos to strengthen your connection with your audience. And I've promised you an easy video formula that you can use to start making videos today to start getting the right views that are actually gonna turn into clients. So think of it as a simple yet effective 4-ingredient recipe. First up, you gotta start strong and grab their attention right away. So kick off your video with something that makes your viewers go, "Tell me more." This could be a shocking fact, a thought-provoking question, or maybe a statement that challenges common beliefs. The goal here is just to spark curiosity and set the stage for what's coming next. Next, you want to present the problem that your viewer has that your video is going to solve for them. So this is really important because it sets the stakes and it reinforces that they're in the right place and that you get what they're going through. Because when you show empathy for your viewer, that's when they start seeing you as more than just another talking head on YouTube. Suddenly, you're someone they trust and a relationship is created. Then it's time to deliver the goods. So this is where you actually teach what your viewers came to the video for in the first place. And as the super successful YouTuber Ali Abdaal once said, every video is really just a list of tips, a list of steps, a list of mistakes to avoid. You get the picture here. Just keep it clear and engaging. And remember, you're not just sharing information, you're also sharing a part of yourself. So sprinkle in your experiences, your stories. It's these personal touches that transform a good video into a great one. And finally, and this is really important, you're gonna end it not with a conclusion or with a, "Okay guys, I hope that was helpful," because what does that tell you? that the video's over, right? That's when people click away because they know that no more value's coming up. What you do instead is just seamlessly transition them to the next video of yours that they should watch. This creates a binge session, which is a great signal to YouTube that people are loving your content. And that transition usually looks a little something like this. So now you know how YouTube changed the game for me and for all these other businesses. But there's actually a secret method you need to use that'll explode your audience like you wouldn't believe. It's really simple, and the sooner you can master this secret, the closer you're gonna be to hitting all your money goals in your business. So click right here and I'll show you the secret.